Hello everyone and welcome to my video. I'm Dr. Mahdi. I'm football referee in Germany, and today and in this video and also in the following of football laws, I would like to explain to you law theory in football, which is about the players. At the end of this video, if you like this video, please push the like, press the subscribe button, and also share it with your friends. Now let's start the video. First, let's start with a number of players. A match is started with two teams, each team with a maximum of 11 and minimum of 7 players, which one must be goalkeeper. For example, one team has less than 7 players, definitely a football match will be cancelled and it will not be started. Now suppose a team has less than 7 players and one of the players leave the football field. The referee, in this case, the referee shouldn't stop the match. An advantage will be the best decision, but the match will be stopped when the ball is out of play, because now this team has less than 7 players and match should be stopped. And the number of substitutions depends on the type of competitions, should be different. For example, in official competitions, the number of substitutes is up to maximum 5 players, and for men's and women's competitions involving the first teams of clubs in the top division or senior A international teams, the maximum is 3 substitutes. And one additional substitute may be used when a match goes into extra time. When the match is extended for half an hour, when we go to extra time, definitely we can have one more substitute. And for other matches, in national A team matches, a maximum of 12 substitutes may be named, which a maximum of 6 can be used. For the rest of the matches, it can be more than 6 substitutions. For example, there is a friendly match and they can have more than 6, for example 10, 12 substitutes. But it's very important, before starting the match, both teams should reach an agreement about number of substitutes. And also it's very important, they need to inform referee. For example, they need to inform referee, in this match we would like to have 10 substitutions. Now substitution procedure. Before starting the match, the names of the substitutes must be given to the referee. Before starting the match and before kickoff, all of the players and also all of the substitutes are named, and we have list of players. And referee should get the list of players for both teams. If the name of a player is not in this list, definitely he or she are not allowed to play. And referee needs to check it. It's a job for referee. And now substitution steps. First, the referee must be informed before any substitutions. The players being substituted must leave by the nearest point. It's very important, by the nearest point on the boundary line, and go immediately to the technical area or the dressing room. Sometimes a player who should be substituted refuses to leave the field, and in this case play should be continued, and there is no problem. There is no caution for player, he or she doesn't want to leave the field. The substituted player only enters during a stoppage in play at the halfway line, here. And also after the player being replaced has left. First the old player needs to leave the field, and now the new player can enter the field. And also after receiving a signal from the referee, new player needs to get permission from referee, and then he or she can enter the field. Offences and sanctions. If a named substitute starts a match instead of a named player and the referee is not informed of this change, in this case the referee allows the named substitute to continue playing. And also, no disciplinary action may be taken against the named substitute. I mean, no caution. And the named player can become a named substitute. And the number of substitution is not reduced. But please note, it's very important, the referee must report in the match report. What's match report? A match report is a report that every referee, after finishing the match, has to write it. And in match report, they mention everything that, referee mentions everything that happened during the match. For example, number of yellow cards, red cards, how many substitutions, and everything that happened during the match. Please note, if substitution is made in half time or before extra time, procedure should be completed before starting the match. If referee is not informed about this change, there is no caution for player, but the referee needs to report in match report again. It's very important. If a player changes places with the goalkeeper without the referee's permission, play should be continued. And the referee cautions both players as soon as the ball is out of play. Referee will show yellow card to both players. But please note, there is an exception. Player and goalkeeper can change in half time or before extra time or before penalty kick. And it's not a problem. And there is no caution if they change in these 3 times. For any other offences, the players are cautioned. Player will get a yellow card, and play is restarted with an indirect free kick from the position where the match was stopped. And the players and substitutes sent off. A player who is sent off. A player who gets a red card before submission of the team list cannot be named on the team list. But after being named on the team list and before kickoff may be replaced by a named substitute. And after the kickoff cannot be replaced. And also please note, it's very important, a named substitute who is sent off before or after the kickoff may not be replaced. If a named substitute get a red card, it doesn't matter, before kickoff or after kickoff, definitely he or she cannot be replaced. And extra persons on the field of play. If a team official substituted or sent off player or outside agent enters the field of play, the referee must stop the match if there is interference with match, have the person removed when match is stopped, and also take appropriate disciplinary action. If the interference was a team official substituted or sent off player, play starts with a direct free kick or penalty kick. But if it's an outside agent, play starts with a dropped ball. If a ball is going into the goal and the interference doesn't prevent it, the goal is awarded if the ball enters the goal. Goal will be accepted, even if contact was made with the ball. But please note, unless the interference was by the attacking team. If the interference is from the attacking team, definitely goal will not be accepted. Player outside the field of play. If a player who requires the referee's permission to re-enter the field of play re-enters without the referee's permission, for example, a player has injured and he or she leaves the football field and now he or she would like to be back again to the field, definitely in this case he or she needs the referee's permission. Otherwise, the referee must stop the match, not immediately if the player doesn't interfere with play, and caution the player. Referee will show yellow card to player. and if the referee stops the match, it must be restarted with a direct free kick from the position of the interference, or with an indirect free kick from the position of the ball when the play was stopped if there was no interference. I mean if there is an interference, it will be direct free kick, but if there is no interference, it will be indirect free kick. But please note, sometimes players cross the boundary lines as a part of match. It's not a problem. I mean, they don't need to get permission when they want to be back again to the football field. And also there is no caution for player. Goal scored with an extra person on the field of play. Extra person can be player, can be substituted player, sent off player, or team official. If after a goal is scored and before the match restarts, the referee realizes that an extra person was on the field of play when the goal was scored, in this case, the goal is not accepted if the extra person was from the team that scored the goal, and play is restarted with a direct free kick from the position of the extra person. But if it's an outside agent who interfered, the match is restarted with a drop ball. The goal is accepted if the extra person was from the team that conceded the goal, an outside agent who didn't interfere with the match. In all cases, the referee must have the extra person removed from the field of play. If after a goal is scored and play has restarted, the referee realizes an extra person was on the field of play when the goal was scored. In this case, the goal will be accepted, but referee must stop the match and have the extra person removed, restart with a drop ball or free kick as appropriate, and the referee must report in the report match. It's very important. Hope you found this video useful. At the end, if you have any comment or question, you can write it below in comment section. If you liked it, please push the like, press the subscribe button, and also share it with your friends. You can also hit the bell. In this case, you will get notification whenever I publish a new video. And at the end, please don't forget that life is short and enjoy it. Thank you so much and bye.